My story is that I had chronic back pain for 15 years, I would say, off and on. I did have 10 children, and I always had back labor, thigh labor, sciatica, so it was, off and on for many years. Before I met Dr. Keller, I had a really awful bout with my back, and at that point I did the steroids, I was on Percocet for like 4 months, and everything, the physical therapy, went to joint disease, an emergent, an ambulance, it was bad. And it took me about a year to get over that bout, and little did I know it was all Band-Aids. It wasn't really, really fixing anything. So I was basically a walking time bomb. And about 2 years after that, my back totally went out, just snapped. I turned and gave my mother-in-law a tissue or something, and excruciating pain. I mean, I have people calling me to find out about the DRX, and they're talking. I couldn't talk, I couldn't walk, I couldn't lay down. I was in 24/7 excruciating pain. So running my household, going to work was out of the question. And I told my husband, I can't go back to the narcotics and the surgery even, or just any of the other things I did. And I was lucky enough to find out about this DRX machine. And when I crawled in, literally crawled on the floor, tears in my eyes, to Dr. Keller, she said, look, I have to evaluate you and see if you're a candidate. And I mean, it was like love at first sight with that DRX machine. I mean, I was for sure, I was praying that I would be able to use it. And thank God she took me in. And it wasn't a quick fix. I think I have the honorary position in all of her success stories of being the worst case, literally the worst case. Bulging disc, pieces of disc that broke off and they were floating around on my spinal cord, sciatic nerve, just excruciating. And she waited out with me, I would say at least 12 to 17 times, I don't remember, until I had a result, a little bit of a, feeling of some pain was gone. And thank God, 50 times on that machine, and I'm back to work, and I'm back taking care of my family, and what can I tell you? I'm very happy to have met Dr. Keller. And the truth is, I work with toddler twos, and I'm bending down kids all day, and I'm a very active person, and it was very important that I could stand up straight. I don't know if my youth, the fact that I always walked, I was in good condition. I did everything she said, and I had a lot of patience. Like, that's the main thing that everybody has to know. You have to, listen to what she says, drink the water, don't lift after you have an adjustment, hang tight, don't lift anything, and, let the machine do its work. She broke the rules. You read the literature and it says, okay, 4 times a week, you go on the machine, then 3 times. I was going every single day. She held my hand. She said she would even take me to a pain management because it just wasn't working fast enough. So she and her team stood by me. I mean, I sound like a commercial. I can't stand it, but it's really true. I really feel that she's here to help people, and that chiropractors cannot really move discs, they can adjust bones, and that this machine and the technology is such that it can replenish the disc, and that's what she wants to do. She wants her patients to heal. So I love her.